My name's Shannon, DA's man. My cigarette's Chesterfield King.
Nothing satisfies like the big, clean taste of top tobacco in Chesterfield King. Men of America, building mighty dams, carrying freight to the ends of the earth, punching cattle from sunup to sundown. Men of America. Men who stop and take big pleasure when and where they can with Chesterfield King. Yes, when they're at work or on a well-earned vacation. Fishing in the Rockies, hitting the surf in the Pacific, or vacationing at New York's Summer Festival, men of America know that nothing satisfies like the big, clean taste of top tobacco in Chesterfield King. Top tobacco filter action, tops in friendly satisfaction.
Chesterfield!
Mr. Bonacorsi, when it's by invitation, I go out of my way.
And when it's murder, I go out of my way. You reach the end of the line tonight, Mercedes.
You talk like that to me without even offering me a seat.
I don't want to spoil the upholstery. Starting tonight, you're number one on my list.
Would you relax and make that a little clearer?
What's clearer than another numbers winner dead?
That's your answer, Mr. Respectable.
Now, wait a minute.
You've got no flaw here, Mercedes. You wait a minute. It's 10 o'clock. Slap the hour and the date in your head, and don't you forget it. We've had a stomach full of your numbers racket, your cheap hoods, and your flashy killings.
I'm not in that business.
And I'm not an assistant DA. From here on, every man in my office is leaning your way till your combine goes bust.
Mr. Bonacorsi, I've been out of that business for 3 years. I understand how you must feel, but I'm straight. In fact, if you want to build a home in Long Island, I've got the lots. I've got a boy, John Jr. He's named after me. He's going to law school. My wife, Carla, she does a lot of good, a lot of social work.
I'm sure she does. You're in a business that breeds social work, Mercedes. And as for your boy...
Well, what about him?
He won't defend you. You walk past the bar before he does.
Tell me when you're going to be late. I can use a sleep. You read about the killing? The one last night?
Yeah. An old man finally hit the numbers jackpot. Got a ticket to the cemetery instead.
What have I got to go on?
Nothing really. This is just a fact sheet to familiarize you with Mercedes' operation.
Sadie, huh? 400,000 a day in small change. Has to be somewhere.
We're about to move in on his last bank at Broadway and 13th. And presto, the vanishing act.
No wonder you got here late. You're embarrassed.
Embarrassed?
You're giving me a name, a racket, and a bank that moves like a B-girl on a raid.
Look, Shannon, if we had all the answers, we wouldn't need you.
Step number 1. Special Investigator Shannon followed up the one lead he had to the numbers operation. Her name, Carleen Koner, whose husband Danny had been a runner for Pasady. 2 days before, he shot her and killed himself.
Hello, Shannon. Pretty mess, huh?
Why'd he do it, Carleen?
I couldn't love him. There's a laugh. What do you think? He could make me love him with a gun?
I need some help, Carleen. Danny, was he still running for Pasady?
You know he was. Why ask?
I have to know where the bank is. That's why I came.
When you get in trouble, Shannon, where do you go?
To a friend, but I always heard Pasady was short on them.
Short, but not out. Gabe Loring's an old-timer.
Yeah. Been in a lot of tight corners with Pasady.
Still is. They never been out of contact.
Listen, Gabe, you've got to talk to Johnny.
About what? You want to throw the best friend we ever had right out of our lives?
Not out of our lives, out of our house. You don't owe him this kind of favor.
Kate, don't worry about it. As soon as Johnny can find a place to move, he'll pull him out of here.
We've been sweating out the law for 20 years, only to get in thicker. What if a cop walked in? Now.
The boys are being extra careful.
Gabe, I'm 47 years old. I can't stand this kind of pressure anymore. There, you see? You see, you can't take it either.
I turned it on for you.
Home.
Step number 2. 4 days later, Shannon reported his progress.
Why the meat? You got something to move on?
I checked out a man named Gabe Loring. He might be the entree.
Loring. He's been out of commission a long time.
I hear he's still a friend of Pasady's.
Well, he ought to be. He knows where all the bodies are buried.
There's a lot of traffic around his home. I took a room across the street.
Well, that's where the bank is.
Maybe. But what's the difference? You want Pasady, don't you?
Well, sure. Can you deliver?
I don't know, but I've got an idea. Get me a gun and a record in Joliet. Place it under the name of Frankie Abrams.
Frankie? You mean Dino's brother? Loring didn't gun him.
I'll let Loring worry about that.
Just keep plotting right back into the house.
Who are you?
Keep moving inside.
You got the wrong guy. What's the beef?
Sit down. I want you comfortable when you get it.
Yeah, you got the wrong guy. I never saw you before in my life.
This is the first stop out at Joliet. I got word up there who killed my brother. Remember my brother? You flushed him down with a bullet in a warehouse. Dino Abrams.
Dino? You're on the wrong channel. I didn't kill him. Listen, boy, you got to listen to reason. Eddie Wavers killed your brother. Ask anybody. Listen to reason. Eddie Wavers killed him.
I hear different. Just stand there, lady.
Don't move, honey. Just stand like he says. It's going to be all right. Just let me talk to him quiet. Now, boy, don't get excited. She's okay. She won't yell out.
It'd be her last.
There's been a mistake. But you're a smart guy. You listen to reason. Just give me a chance to prove that I didn't do it. You want proof? All right, I'll give you proof. Only don't touch off. Just stay calm. Get me the telephone.
Yeah. See, user? You sure this isn't a heist? All right, put him on.
Talk easy to him, Johnny. He's a nice, smart guy. He'll listen to reason. Talk quiet, Johnny.
I'm listening.
You're out of your league, Buster, whoever you are, but you listen good. This is Johnny Passetti speaking. I was there when Dino was killed. Eddie Wavers did it. You hear me?
You're just a voice on a wire to me, mister. I don't buy it. I could be talking to anybody.
Johnny, help me. Do something, please.
Do you know who I am, Buster? Do you know who Johnny Passetti is? Well, you lay a hand on Gabe and I'll have 500 guns zeroed in on you. He didn't do it, I tell you. All right. You want it eye to eye. 9:20 now. Give me a half hour. Send Tillman in here right away. Yeah.
That's it, right there.
Are you Dino's brother?
I'm Dino's brother. You come forward slowly, in line with Loring.
Where's Johnny?
He'll talk to you in the car, Aberns.
How can I trust him?
You've got Mr. Passetti's word.
His word's good, too, kid. Honest. And Johnny doesn't carry a gun.
Big friend. Wouldn't even come into your house.
Don't even move.
You recognize me? Know who I am?
Hurry it up, I'm burning inside.
Just hold still, son. I'll do the talking. I got 3 brothers myself, each one younger than me. I know how I'd feel if somebody killed one of them. So I'm not blaming you for what you're doing. Anybody with any feeling do the same thing. There's just one thing. My word is good. I'm telling you now, I'm telling you the truth. That warehouse back in 45 when your brother was killed, Eddie Wavers pulled the trigger on it. I saw him do it. You got my word for it. Gabe didn't kill your brother.
Maybe I made a mistake.
Yeah. You just down from Joliet?
Manny Bilson, one of the cons up there. Wait till I see him again. Getting me all worked up like this.
Man will do some crazy things for his family. I'm a very big family man myself. Got a boy in law school. You looking for work, kid?
I could do with a job.
What can you do?
Little of anything.
Mm-hmm. Drop by my office this afternoon. We'll see what we can work out.
Come into gun, go out with a job. You're all right, Mr. Passetti. I'll square it with Loring.
You buy his story?
I think so.
I don't.
Jack
Start with the top tobacco grade A1. Let it ripen in the golden sun. Handle it tender as you would a child. Cure it and age it till it's rich and mild. Chesterfield. Take it to the factory in one fine day. Pack it by a miracle called Accuray. Better packed top tobacco's gonna mean that you're smoking smoother and you're smoking clean. Only top tobacco, full king size, gives the big clean taste that always satisfies. Chesterfield.
Chesterfield King. Full king size. Top tobacco all the way for top tobacco filter action. Tops in friendly satisfaction. Join the swing to Chesterfield King.
Chesterfield.
Special Investigator Shannon was hired by Posady under the name Frankie Aberns. He was given nothing to do the first 3 days until Posady had a chance to check Shannon's story. Then word arrived from Joliet that Aberns had been released 2 weeks ago. With that news, Shannon was accepted.
Well, did it pay off?
Must have. He's got me with him all the time. Kind of a coat holder type.
And Joliet worked.
Likes my looks. Says he needs some clean-cut faces around him.
How about the bank?
It's Gabe Loring's all right. Late in the afternoon, it sounds like a coin changer gone berserk.
It's gonna make Bonacorsi very happy.
You should be able to cover it out easily. I'll even loan you my room.
Good enough. Next time you and your new boss walk in, that'll be his swan song.
Walk in where?
Loring's.
You might get a glimpse of me every once in a while, but not Posady. To him, the place is like Alcatraz.
The most we can end up with is Loring, his wife, and the bank.
Yep. And all you can do is watch.
For what?
For Posady to walk in.
Look, Shannon, you just said...
Might take 2 years, but I'll get Posady in some way.
Okay. You're married to him now, and a marriage always reveals soft spots.
Sure it does. But the honeymoon's taking place in this office, not the bank.
And you add the total of the last 3 races at the nearest track. And take the last 3 numbers. Could be 579, 421.
Sounds like a fair shake.
Yeah, up to a point. People like it. They like the odds. They're long, but they're not 438,000 to 1. That's the number of combinations some professor figured.
How are you going to fit me in?
Well, maybe I'm not. You look pretty good around this office. And that's more than I can say for most of the guys in my organization.
Lots in Long Island. They worth anything?
Oh, sure, sure. Of course, they're midget-sized compared to the numbers, but it's a good front. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Well, tell him to wait a minute, then send him in, huh? Did you read those brochures I gave you?
On the construction business?
Yeah.
I think I know enough to get by.
Yeah. Well, my son, John Jr. is outside now. He's got a lot of class, and he thinks I'm out of the racket.
I'll leave.
No. You stay here. It looks better that way.
Hi, Dad. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, not at all. Mr. Abern is an associate of mine. Is my son, Johnny Jr.
How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
Hey, sit down.
Your father tells me you're in law school.
Yeah, 2 years to go.
Hey, what are you doing in town? Not cutting classes, right?
No, nothing like that. No, there's a big trial up at New Haven. Thought I'd go up and see it today.
What trial's that?
Oh, it's a mock trial, Dad, the law school up there.
Oh, kind of like class, huh?
Yeah, well, I have to run. It's a 90-minute ride. The summation starts at noon.
Guess you could use a little cash.
That's why I'm here.
Enough?
Yeah, plenty.
You wait outside. Frankie will drive you to the station.
Oh, fine. That'll be a help. Thanks, Dad.
Okay. Hey, Frankie. Give him a lot of that construction talk, huh?
He's in good hands.
You haven't been with my father long, have you?
Just a week ago, kid. Came in from Chicago. At law school, real class, huh? You gonna be a shyster or play it straight?
Did you break ground yet?
Ground?
Yeah, on the lots in Long Island.
Oh, that? No. We'll get around to it one of these days. Takes a lot of dealing first before you get that far.
You've been in the construction business long?
Long time.
So you can let me out here.
Can't do that. Your old man said to take you to the tracks. It's not out of my way.
Out of your way where?
My next stop. You know Gabe Loring, don't you?
He's that invalid my father's been helping?
Yeah, that's the one.
How did he get all crippled up, Frankie?
I don't know. I just came in from Chicago.
Where does he live?
Same house on West End Avenue.
I think I'll ride over with you. Say hello to the Lorings.
Can't do that. You have to catch your train.
Oh, I can get the next one.
Well, you see, I'm not going there right now. There's a girl I've been seeing. You know how it is.
Yeah, sure do.
Looks like you didn't tip your hand after all.
He just thinks I'm a dumb hood, Frank.
He walks out of there, Shannon, we're right back at the starting line. It's the Big Apple and during banking hours. Looks like you've got the honors, Al. So I have.
Give him a few minutes.
A few minutes? We've been waiting years for this moment.
So is his boy.
Johnny, what are you doing here? Why'd you call me?
3 years. 3 years ago, you said it was all behind you.
It's true, Johnny. I'm in the construction business.
With Frankie Abrams?
He tell you otherwise?
Dad, what's he do? Time the construction crews with a .38? So what do you think I am, a dumb little boy that can't see? So Abrams wears a tie and gets a haircut. He still spells hood from his shoulder holster on up.
Now, look, Johnny, I'm telling you, I didn't know Abrams was carrying a gun. As for this place, this is not my operation. You ask Gabe.
Everything all right, boss?
Oh, shut up and get out of here.
For 3 years, I've been walking around with my head light and clear. Proud. People could say what they wanted about the old days. I didn't care. There was a new image of you. Made me feel you really did like people and respectability, like you said.
I do, Johnny.
Now, you're a $3 bill.
All right, Buster, you fill your ears with this. Everything I've ever done has been for you and your mother. Yeah, she shops on Fifth Avenue and flits around from charity to charity. And you're getting an education. That's something I never had a chance to.
Oh, come off of it. There are a lot of women shopping on Fifth Avenue. A lot of boys going to law school with about this much of the money that we have. For us, oh, that's a big fat laugh going nowhere. You've been picking away at a bunch of broken dreams represented by nickels and dimes for one reason. Yourself. Power. It's the only emotion you know. There's your love. Siphoned out of a million tears.
Hi, come on in. I want to show you something. Here's the cigarettes so many people are switching to every day. Chesterfield King. Get them by the carton.
They said it couldn't be done. They said nobody could do it. But L&M is low in tar with more taste to it. L&M don't settle for any other. Low tar. More taste. Don't settle for one without the other. L&M.
Low tar, more taste. L&M is kindest to your taste. The extra filter fibers in L&M's patented Miracle Tip make L&M truly low in tar. And L&M's rich mixture of slow-burning tobaccos guarantees more taste.
L&M is low in tar with more taste to it. Don't settle for one without the other.